probably a bit of a compliment. Now, I was very pleased to see that the local Tories broke ranks anywhere but where. Because the three locations that were given to us, Roger Street, Doughty Street just across the road here on the corner, and Great Russell Street next to the British Museum, were completely unacceptable as any local councillor or member of the community or tenants leader would have said if we had been consulted. And unfortunately, we're now in a very difficult position because inevitably there's going to be some suspicion about where the next location is that we have to fight off. And there are several rumours and nudges and winks about other hunts for a location. But if they are near schools, residential homes, and particularly near a children's playground like this, then I'm sorry to say we are going to fight as a community to the last ditch, and Angela is very aware of that from the last meeting we had with her. And the third point is the management, because we have a number of hostels in our ward. Last week I was at St Mungo's in Endell Street, which some of you from Covent Garden will know is completely out of control until the Covent Garden Community Association, the Bloomsbury Association, the Holborn Police, the local councillors had to step in and close it and then reduce the numbers by half. It does look rather pleasant, I'd say a 3-star hotel at least. And last week our meeting was routine, and fortunately there was some very good news about that hostel. But eternal vigilance is required here, because if the control goes awry, then unfortunately the results can be catastrophic. And as we saw with Cleveland Street, a centralised needle exchange in Bloomsbury, and as we've seen with several of our hostels, this is not an appropriate place to have an out-of-control needle exchange or local hostel. So with that kind of warm-up, and with Michael, sit in the front row.
Okay. And thirdly, I'm sure everybody knows that we're a joint Lib Dem Conservative administration here in Canada. So to the extent that you have any criticisms to level, you should really be aiming your doubts at the Lib Dems, not the Conservative Party of this. So it's not right to say that I and other Conservatives broke ranks with anybody in the town hall. Our policy is entirely consistent with our colleagues in the town hall.
Well, I'm very pleased to hear that, because Councillor Martin Davies, who is a Conservative, of course wrote to me about the administration policy, and it was voted through by the Town Hall Tories and Liberal Democrats. But I'm very happy, Richard, that you have had a chance to give your own party political perspective from home. Fine. Any questions, Steve?
Just a slight point of information first. I think the service is costing about £1.9 million for 3 years. That's a big contract. But thank you very much for kind of what's going on. It sounds like it's all working pretty well at the moment. And this raises the question, why do we need a change in this? The diffuse provision that we've got, the first provision we've got, seems to be working to everyone's satisfaction. So if it's not broke, why fix it?
I have heard that said a number of times. We have a large